You got a lot of folks out here. Yeah, I'm a proud FBA. I'm a proud FBA. Now listen, everybody hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. Oh, brother Talbot Swan has hit me up. Okay, yeah, that's Talbot. Hold on. Shout out to Talbot Swan. Now listen, guys. Now that a lot of people are getting on code about foundational Black Americans, a lot of people are taking hits. Family, Umar Johnson took some shots at my ass. The Prince of Puddin' Pops took some goddamn shots at me in front of his dilapidated trap house of a fucking school. He was taking shots at foundational Black Americans. He was taking his little shots, guys. Oh, this nigga was taking, and I don't want to have to get on this bitch nigga, but I'm just going to have to. I see you, Moist. I see you taking your little shots. Oh, I see you. The Prince of Popcorn Shrimp is still taking his shots, talking about we shouldn't be talking about Black Americans are a different group and all this. Let me play a clip of this bitch nigga in front of this dilapidated trap house. Let me play a clip of this bitch nigga. Looking like America's next top crackhead. Okay, here's this bitch nigga. Okay, here we go.
Got time for games, we nation building.
Okay.
No, it's been 10 years globally.
Okay.
Some fellas, who got a broom? I just want to sweep up Washington, D.C., the new year. Africa, your family. We are one.
Hold on.
And then I got to get up to New York tomorrow to pre-take American Africa.
And the nigga got lint in his head. Oh, God.
My Caribbean Africans, my Australian Africans, my Asian Africans, my South Pacific Africans. We are one family. We are one family. We are one family. Don't let nobody come to you with no fake movement talking about they only for Black folks and we was already here. Nigga, you was here, but you came from Africa. You was already here, but you came from Africa. Stop lying about the origin of our people. We not for no division. We not for no division. We one family. You understand? We rise together. We go down together. Africans for everybody. It's one race, one family, one people. It's no other way we gonna push this. We are a global family, brothers and sisters, period. And anybody come with any African-American tribalism, you got these fake-ass scholars who ain't done nothing but stole all my information, creating these fraudulent movements to separate Black people. Leave that nonsense alone. We are one family, brothers and sisters.
I need everybody to give money to my school.
You don't let your experience with the white man define your identity.
Now, what the fuck is he talking about? See, he starts making up these crackhead-ass arguments.
You don't let your experience with the white man define your identity. You a damn fool. How you going to let trauma dictate your identity? That's ridiculous.
What is he talking about?
How are you going to let a psychological trauma inflicted upon...
What is he talking... See, he gets into these crackhead rants. What has that got to do with anything? He just started talking about random shit, arguing about, we are African. How are you going to let a bologna sandwich be your leader? How are you going to let a cheese sandwich tell you what to do? What the fuck you talking about? Start crackhead ranting. What are you talking about, nigga?
Upon your eternal enemy dictate your identity? That's like a woman being raped saying, I'm going to identify with my rapist. That's like somebody being...
What are you talking about?
Robbed, saying I'm going to identify with the person who robbed me. That don't make no damn sense. Somebody being murdered and I'm going to identify with the murderer. That don't make no damn sense. You don't come and tell me that white supremacy, I'm going to identify with white...
What are you talking about? What is this crackhead talking about? I hate when a nigga he done made up a little crackhead argument in his own brain and started arguing with the crack. How you gonna tell me a leprechaun is the Messiah? What are you talking about? Looking crazy as cat shit, just ranting, he's taking these little old shots at me. I am an African. I'm not from the North Pole. Talking about the North Pole is white like the cracker. The hell is he talking about?
What white supremacy did to me? I'm going to identify with what white supremacy did to me. That don't make no damn sense.
What you saying don't make no sense, nigga.
What was you before you encountered the white man? What was you before slavery? Huh? What was you and where was you before 1526 and 1586?
Nigga, we were over there in Africa getting dominated by the Portuguese. If we're going to go there, motherfucker. Nigga, Africa was already getting fucked up by the Europeans before some of the black folks got here. So if we want to pull strings, nigga, we can really pull strings. The shit got devastated before black folks got over here, nigga. So stop selling Wakanda. See, this nigga likes to sell you Wakanda. This nigga has turned Africa into heaven. It's like the church scam. It's like a church scam. Instead of selling you heaven, this nigga has turned Africa into heaven. So you're going to go to the motherland. You're going to be able to be free. You're going to go to the motherland. There's going to be food for everybody. You go to the motherland. There's going to be animals all over the place and trees. He sells the motherland as heaven. That's the new Wakanda. I'm going to sell you Wakanda. That's Wakanda talk. I'm an African. Well, nigga, how come you ain't in Africa? How come your big dumb ass is in Delaware? You ain't in Africa, nigga. Stop yelling about Africa and you in front of a dilapidated crack house. You ain't in Africa, nigga. You ain't in Wakanda. You in Delaware in front of a fucking school that ain't gonna open with the lights off. The shit don't even have electricity. This nigga's in front of a fucking school that he's bragging about, and with there ain't no electricity in the damn school. They out there with, that's why he had a light on his head. This nigga had a goddamn light. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Well, let's go back a minute. Because the Prince of Pastrami, hold on, he got a light on his head. This nigga's walking around with a light on his fucking head because the school ain't got no damn electricity. This is them in the school. Hold on.
So,
hold on.
One of them is a gym teacher. One of them is equipment.
They're walking around in the dark. Hold on. So they're walking around. So this nigga's walking around in this damn school that they've been yelling about for 3 years. It done took them 3 fucking years to get this school, 10 years to get the school popping. They got the school, the shit ain't got no lights. He's walking around this bitch looking like a coal miner. In this part of the school, we're gonna teach biology. This nigga's walking around the school with a damn flashlight, talking this dumb shit, selling a dream in this dilapidated school. This nigga had this school how many years, can't get the light on. Look, in this part of the school, we're going to have free lunch program. In this part of the school, we're going to have sexual education. In this part of the school, we're going to teach animal biology. I'm African. All that foundational black American shit. I'm from Wakanda. We don't need no lights. The lights, that's a tool of a white man. Lights, that's the tool of a white man. We're gonna go back to the motherland and we're gonna come back and we're gonna power the school with vibranium. All we need is vibranium. This nigga is a punchline within himself, man. Nigga, the Prince of Pancakes be killing the game. Poor people, he got people in there, got to get people to volunteer to come clean that bullshit up in the dark. That's so sad. That school, I said 3 years ago that school ain't gonna open, and I'm saying that shit still ain't open. 3 fucking years ago I told y'all that shit wasn't gonna open, and it still ain't open. This nigga still standing outside, dusty than a motherfucker, yelling and screaming about Wakanda. Nobody got time for that shit, nigga. And let me tell you something about Umar's ass. Umar's not a foundational black American anyway. That's why he's talking that dumb shit, by the way. Umar is not a foundational black American. Y'all know that nigga's lineage, his family's from Cuba. That nigga's lineage goes to Cuba. This is why whenever you talk about reparations, this big goofy nigga starts changing the subject and talking all around the shit. Every time you talk about reparations, this nigga starts talking crazy. This nigga is not a foundational black American. His family goes back to Cuba. All of that shit about Frederick Douglass, that was some shit he made up. The Frederick Douglass family called his bitch ass out for lying, remember? So he tried to pretend to be of a foundational black American lineage and got called out. And by the way, he's naming his school after Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass even said, hey, the black man's home is here. Frederick Douglass said, the black man, American black man, our shit is here. Frederick Douglass said in 1894, in the lesson of the hour speech that you can look up, he said, we don't really empathize with our African brothers. We want them to do well. We don't owe them nothing. Our lineage goes here. This is what Frederick Douglass said, who he tried to lie and said he's a descendant of Frederick Douglass. And the family said, you a goddamn liar. So Frederick, the person he named the school after, don't even share his same ideology.